Are you tired of people complaining about your poor voice quality on phone calls, so you decided to get a proper headset? Or perhaps you're looking for a headset that can block background noise, whether it is from your keyboard in the office or the birds during your morning walk. Do you want to be heard loud and clear and be able to hear clearly who's talking to you? If you're looking for a good all-around headset, you've probably come across the Jabra Evolve 2. These have been highly recommended by many headphone and headset experts. However, if those features that I mentioned above were the ones you're looking for, I would highly suggest against buying this headset. They really aren't meant what you think they're for. So let's get into who these headphones are really meant for. As a reviewer, it's a good idea to let you know what I was expecting in this product to see if the features I cared about were the same features that you cared about. For example, if you don't care about the features that I care about, this product may actually be perfect. As a hybrid worker, I take many phone calls, and I've been interested in taking phone calls in a place other than my office, hopefully outside at the park while I'm driving or just outside of the coffee shop. I wanted to be able to be heard and hear the other person clearly through the headset, as if I was just in my home office. So first, I wanted a comfortable headset, one that I could wear all day without being tired. I also wanted one with a good noise canceling microphone, meaning that they wouldn't hear anything in the background. I also wanted to hear them properly, ideally with some noise canceling. And the fourth feature that I was looking forward to was a wireless dongle/receiver. Now you may be asking, all of these headsets have Bluetooth, why do you need a physical receiver? Well, if you've ever tried to take calls with Teams or Zoom on the Windows 11 computer, you know just how bad this update is. You can even take the most expensive $1,000 headphones, and for some reason, Windows can't tell it the right protocol it's supposed to use. This results in a really bad hissing sound and terrible audio quality for the person on the other side. So you can avoid all of this with a receiver. Let me know in the comments if you deal with this issue as well in Windows 11, or maybe it's just me. I don't know. First of all, let's see what comes with your Jabra Evolve headset. Evolve 2 is the successor to the Evolve 65, with its main feature being ANC, otherwise known as automatic noise cancelling. I'm not sure if it's actually automatic or if A stands for something else. But either way, these use microphones built into the headset so it can block out background noises, such as on an airplane, that white noise. It can cut all of it out. So it's very nice. You can see it claims to have 8 microphone technology for crystal clear calls and a discrete hideaway boom arm for the microphone. And of course, if you're buying a headset, one of the most important parts is probably the microphone, because if you didn't really care about the microphone, you would just buy a standard Bose 45 or one of the XM5s by Sony. So the microphone is really important. So we'll get into that later with the live mic test. There are 36 hours of battery life, 40 mm drivers, everything standard that comes with a decent pair of headphones. So inside of the box, you can see it will direct you to the Jabra app, and it's pretty simple. And the box opens to a safety and information warranty pack, a USB-C to USB-C charging cable. Also comes with a slim plush case that is not a hard case, which I actually prefer because it perfectly holds the USB-C or USB-A dongle, and of course the headphones themselves. Pretty good package, comes with everything you need. There's also models you can get with a dock charger, but I decided not to get the dock charger because I don't really need to be carrying more cables. So how are the headphones to wear? I've worn these headphones for 5 minutes. I've worn these headphones for an entire day. Just to tell you guys, is this reliable to use? Even if these were the best headphones and audio quality in the world, if it hurts after 5 minutes of wearing it, it would be completely useless. Since the Jabra company is the forefront of workplace headsets, the main competitors being Poly/Pantronics and Logitech, their build quality and comfort quality is very high after years and years of finding the perfect formula. These ear cups are very plush. I like them. I even like them more than the Bose QC45, and they have some pretty good technology. They have this like comfort fit technology where the outside of the rim is more firm than the middle, cushioning your ears, which also improves the ANC quality for background noises such as dogs or on the airplane. However, since these are on-the-ear headphones, I still don't find them as comfortable as over-the-ear headphones, and they can get a little bit tiresome on the ears over time. However, if you take them off during a lunch or a coffee break, you should be fine. If you like on-ear headphones, this will be perfect. If you prefer over-ear headphones, you may find these a little bit uncomfortable. But for what they are, these are, I would say, the best on-ears on the market. For the headset itself, the headset rim is also made of a similar plush material. It's great, I can wear this the whole day without being interrupted with any headaches. And the great thing is that this is actually made of really high quality flexible plastic. Unlike the Logitech competitors, which will break very easily, you can see these will last a very long time with this metallic arms. You can adjust it to any size you want. It's not like a lock thing, it's very smooth. So putting them on, you can see this is how they look. The boom arm comes down like that. You can change these things in the settings, but by default, you put it down here, you can talk, you'll be able to hear me. Then you put it up, it's muted. So what buttons does this come with? Since this is a wireless headset, you're probably on the go or walking away from your computer. Since if you're always at your computer all the time, you would probably get a wired headset. So being able to control the call while you're away from the computer is very important. And thankfully, this comes with just enough buttons. On the left side of the cups, you'll see the automatic noise canceling on and off feature. So if you want to hear the outside or just block out all of the songs, you can toggle that there. The next button is the on off switch and the Bluetooth connectivity button. And there's the USB-C charging port. You can use these while they're charging, which is great news. And on the right side is where all of the magic happens. Here is the detachable boom arm. And you can see on the boom arm, there's another button right there. So you can mute and unmute. It automatically mutes when you put it up, unmutes when you put it down, but you can also use this button if you prefer. On the side is the accept call button. So this will accept the call or hang up the call. So don't press that by accident. And at the bottom is the standard volume controls and play and pause for your music. The great thing is this button automatically activates when you're on a call or receiving a call, so you don't have to worry about your music interrupting. So now, one of the most important parts obviously in a headset is the sound quality. How does it hear? Well, these are powered by two pretty powerful 40mm drivers, which is kind of expected in this price range and size. And although they're not going to be as good as your Sony XM5s, these will do great. These are much better than those wired standard Apple headphones you get. And I would say they're a little bit above the par of Apple AirPods. Of course, everyone is subjective. Some people may like more bass, more treble, but I would say this provides a pretty decent soundstage, although the treble and middle do get a little bit mixed. Of course, in the app, the Jabra app, you can twist the EQ to however you want to make it please. The really cool thing about the Jabra earbuds is that I don't know what they're doing. They have some technology where they tune your headphones to your ear. And they did a pretty good job of doing that when I set up the headphones. I'll put in the video clip here of what they do. They basically play a bunch of beats in your ear. It tunes to your ear shape or something. Pretty cool technology. I don't know if it actually works, but I like it. Now let's get to the worst part of the headphones in my opinion. And also arguably the most important, because you're buying these headphones for calls, not for listening to music. But the mic quality is kind of subpar. I'm not gonna say they're completely outright bad. They do come with 8 built-in microphones to make sure that at least some of the background noise is blocked out. And these are gonna do much better than your standard earbuds or standard headphones. But if you're expecting good audio quality, this is not really what you're gonna get. Sure, your voice sounds really great, but I've always had issues with your volume going up and going down like that. I don't know if it's the Jabra software overcompensating it, but I wish there was a little bit more tweaking so I could tweak how much the Jabra cut in and out my voice. And although it was able to move some loud background noises when I was talking, the thing is it couldn't even remove the sound of my keyboard. I tested this thing on a lot of calls and people kept complaining that they could hear my keyboard. At the bare minimum, these should hear my keyboard. And this is kind of misleading because I saw a lot of these other headset reviewers test this out, and they can even have 80 decibel loud dogs barking, and somehow they claim that this blocks out all of the background noise. Meanwhile, this can't even block out the sound of my quiet Razer mount, which you should check out a review of this later. This actually has probably the quietest click on the market, so be sure to check it out. Despite how quiet that was, these headphones still picked it up somehow, and that was really frustrating. So I was wondering why. How did these live headphone tests block out sound so well, but it was so terrible when I did it? So this is a food court test talking microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm gonna talk without talking, just the background sound. So this is a food court test talking microphone. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I'm gonna talk just without talking, just the background sound. So currently, now I am testing through the headset microphone instead of my lavalier mic, so you guys can hear how the headset actually sounds on the other end of the call. So just to prove to you guys, this is the same microphone. I'm going to touch it. Okay. So this is what the audio would sound like with no background noise. So now I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to play some background noise to see what it would sound like. Important to note, notice how you can hear the keyboard. Honestly, on a long conference call, that could get really annoying. And for a $300, $250 pair of headphones, I think the minimum is that it should be able to remove the keyboard noise. So let's play some ambient music. Coffee shop sounds. So currently this is what it sounds like through my camera microphone. This is what you would basically hear if you were in the room with me. And now I'm going to switch over to the headset microphone. And this is what it sounds like if you're on the other end of the call, not in my room. So I'm going to not talk for a little bit so you can hear the background. But the main reason I found is that no matter what headset or microphone you buy, the hardware really doesn't matter. There's no chip inside of these headphones. Most headsets don't have live noise cancelling chips in them, although there are a few exceptions. So most of the noise blocking is done in software. Teams, Crisp, and Zoom create great AI neural networks that are able to block out really well, even when just using your default laptop microphone. If you don't believe me, try it out yourself. Use your phone microphone or your laptop microphone, download one of these softwares or set the thing to high. You'll see that even without an expensive $250 headset, you'll still be able to get really good noise isolation. In fact, I actually found out that these Logitech $20 wired headset works way better than this $250 piece of plastic. I mean, my theory is that it's because that the microphone is closer to your mouth, but it's really disappointing to see this outclassed by pretty much the cheapest headset you can get on the market today. This isn't entirely Jabra's fault. This is more of a hardware and just a physical sound wave type of issue. But I find it pretty misleading that they advertise crystal clear calls with its A-mic technology when a $20 Logitech headset can do better. So the conclusion is, if you want a premium headset to use around the home in a quiet office or a cubicle, this is probably the best you can get. It's the best on-ear headphone you can get. It's very comfortable, everything's super plush, and the mic is pretty good when there's no background noise. However, if you're looking for a headset that will be able to block out outside noise during your walks, or you want something that literally just blocks out the keyboard when you're talking, look elsewhere. Maybe something like the BlueParrott or the Plantronics may work better for you, but this one, quite subpar. Honestly, the Logitech $20 headset was really good at blocking out all of the sound. So if absolute sound isolation quality is important for you when talking, don't get these headphones. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. If you want to see other reviews, such as for my Razer mouse, you can check them out in the description. And let me know if you have any questions. This is certainly a premium piece of kit, so I want to make sure you guys are getting your money's worth. Anyways, if you like, subscribe, really helps me out. I can probably offload the cost of this piece of plastic.